Hello, this is Sam Gerrans from samgerrans.com. Today is Wednesday, August the 4th, 2023, and today what I want to talk about is 10 things that are better than YouTube. Now, I don't know about you, but when I first started using YouTube many moons ago, it was really good. There was some alternative, interesting information on there that was, some of it was pants, obviously, but some of it was actually great. You may not have noticed because it's been happening really slowly, but two things are happening. Number one, the amount of information on YouTube is just growing exponentially. So people are not able to grab as much attention as used to be the case. Number two, I suppose, there are three things happening. People's attention span is going down. And number three, they're getting rid of all, basically getting rid of the interesting people from YouTube. So all those things are happening at the same time. And as a corollary to those, what's also happening is that people are making YouTube videos which are all about grabbing attention, clickbait and all of this sort of stuff, making these ridiculous claims, learn sober Croatian for 5 easy steps, or, whatever it is. Or you've got some 12-year-old who's going to explain the meaning of life to you as he tells you to check his, what do they call them? Affiliate links or whatever it is. So anyway, if you have a functioning brain, which people who follow this channel do, then I just had some suggestions of things you can do instead of looking at YouTube, because what's happening is YouTube is basically turning into TikTok. And if you think it's bad now, just give it another 5 or 10 years, and it's not you are really surrounded by morons. And I really do think this is what's going to happen. There's going to be a sort of a separation into people who spend all their time on telephones, can't hold a conversation, have no original thoughts whatsoever, effectively nothing. And those, I suppose, diehards who still think that, they should use their minds and all the rest of it. Now, I'm not here to tell you which side of the fence you should be on. I'm just here to give you some suggestions. So this has got to be a short video in keeping with the genre. It's got to be short. Come on, Sam, make this short. So, first of all, just say, are you cleverer now? Are you cleverer now than you were 15 or 20 years ago, before this sort of part of the internet happened? I would say for myself, I'm a bit, but I've had to work really hard at it. And the whole tendency is basically dragging you down the plug hole. So anyway, if it's important to you, then fight for it. If it's not important to you, you won't have lasted this long in this video, and you go back to TikTok and watch somebody shaking their booty. I'm sure that's fascinating. Anyway, so 10 things. Number one, better than YouTube. Number one, think about death for a while. Death in general, and your death as a fact. Just spend a little time, do that. You may want to, if you need some sort of assistance, you can go to a cemetery, just walk around or sit there. And that's one thing you can do that effectively is going to be better than YouTube. Number two, read half a page of scripture and think about it. Not think about what somebody else says it means, not think about what you should think it means, but actually sit and think about what it actually means to you. Okay, there you are. Number three, consider basic numbers. If you learn the meaning between numbers 1 and 10 really deeply and read up a little bit about Pythagoras, you'll know more than you ever learnt at school. And if you actually think about what numbers signify, not just what they are said to do, but what they signify, you'll be in a completely different realm. So that would be a good thing to do, or at least to try. Number four, do nothing. It's harder than you think. Just do it for a while and see how you go. Number five, observe your society and consider how really stupid all previous societies were not to have been as brilliant as your society. That's irony, which if you're American is not a food supplement. Number six, practice doing things for their own sake. Yes, just do that. Not that somebody else is going to watch you, not to upload it to some sort of YouTube or Instagram thing, so that other people can pronounce upon the thing that you've been doing, but just do it for its own sake. Practice it. You'll have to, if you're under 35, you probably don't know how that works, but have a go at it, and also see how quickly you'll start to feel alienated from all the people around you. You'll enjoy that. Number seven, listen. Yes, really listen to some standard piece of classical music. Now, when I say listen, I don't mean while you're doing your homework or while you're talking to your friends, repeating all the things that they all think anyway. I mean actually listen, like just doing nothing else. You can combine this with number 4, which is doing nothing, kind of. I mean, sort of. But if you listen to it and listen deeply to it, that might be interesting to you. Anyway, number 8, be aware of how aware or otherwise you are for as long as possible. And this is really difficult. It's almost like as you start to do it, you find you're not doing it. It's tough. Try that one for a while. Number 9, practice regarding everything that happens to you as planned. I mean, previous civilizations, previous philosophies had that, and just try it for a while. I know they were all morons, and I know that you have, now that you have an iPhone, you've reached the epitome, the apogee of what's possible in society, but just have a go and see how you get on with it. And the last one, number 10, is read a good book, preferably by somebody who's dead, preferably by somebody who isn't lauded and feted by this society. Have a good look around and have a go at it, read it slowly and see how you get on. There you are. That's 10 things that you can do that I say are better than YouTube. I hope that's helpful. Details of where I upload to, how you can join my Substack and Telegram channel, support my work and download my books free are in the description. Thanks for listening and bye for now.